What's up guys, welcome back to the channel Survival 817. If you haven't already, please make sure you smash that subscribe button, drop a comment down below on what you'd like to see next, and please turn all post notification bells on. So if you haven't already, if you haven't seen the video that I previously done on the Remington 1911, which I'll put up in the top left hand corner there, I've gotten a new pistol. It's a Glock 17 Gen 4. It has got blowback action, however, the slide doesn't rack back all of the way. It is a caliber of 4.5mm, and it also takes 177 pellets, so it isn't just steel ball bearings, it also takes 177 pellets as well. So what I'll do is I'll get the gun up and I'll go through all of the different features and everything like that, and I'll talk you through about how the gun works, how it fires and everything like that. So let's get into that. So guys, this is the Glock in its lockbox, but I'll speak more about this later on in the video. First up we have ammunition. So the ammunition it takes it can be any sort of 4.5 steel babies. I just like to go with Humorex because you can get 1500, which is 1500, for £6 at the trading post. So as you can see right there, they are steel babies, 4.5mm, also known as calibered in 177 in slug. People use the term pellets, but I prefer to use the terminology of slug because it's been around for that long. That's what people used to call them, little slug guns. And how this functions is by a 12-gram CO2 cartridge. This is a Swiss Arms 12-gram CO2. You normally get a decent amount out of these, maybe like, I'd say 3 mags maybe. Because it spends most of the gas on the blowback, which makes the gun so realistic. But anyways, let's get on to about the gun. So I'm going to give you some interesting facts here. So this is a Glock 17 Gen 4 replica. A replica, well, what is a replica? A replica is something based on the identical thing, and it looks like the identical thing, just it's not that exact production. So basically this is a replica Glock 17 Gen 4, meaning that it's the closest thing you can get to a real firearm which has been a Glock 17 Gen 4. In most people who watch me videos in the UK know that air guns and air rifles are the only things we tend to have. This is because for all you Americans that might watch these videos, firearms are actually illegal to own in the UK. However, we can only own 2 types of firearms, which is a shotgun. But in order to own a shotgun in the UK, you've got to have a shotgun certificate or a shotgun license. And then the next thing is deer hunting rifles, which are legal to own in the UK, but like I say once again, you've got to have a certified certificate of both types of firearms. However, you can buy replica grade pistols in the UK, which are produced and manufactured and licensed by that certain company. So this is licensed by Glock itself. However, like I say, most typical pistol rounds and calibers such as 50 5.56 and stuff like that, you can only really use in America, but 5.56 is used in the British Army. Same with most deer hunting rifles, I presume, and with shotguns you can also get stuff like 12 gauge, 10 gauge, like birdshot, buckshot, and 12 gauge slugs, and even 10 gauge slugs, stuff like that. But anyways, let's get onto the gun. So I love the lockbox. The lockbox looks real, but the design pattern I really love about this is that from here all the way down and around, it actually spells the letter G. And then I love it how the L submerges in with the G as well for Glock. It's polymer plastic lockbox. I do love it. It gives off a really good design. And at the top of the box, it does say Glock 17 Black, 4.5mm, 177 pellet BB CO2, and it puts out about three joules of force, but we don't know that. If I had a chronograph, I would be able to see the FPS on it, but unfortunately I can't. But let's get on to actually unboxing the pistol itself. So just to unlock the box, what you do is you just get these two clips, which are here, and you just push them up, like that. Might be a bit hard, like I say, this is practically brand new. I've never used this before, to be brutally honest. So the thing this comes with is the Glock 17 itself. So what I'll do is I'll just take that out of the box. You get an Allen key for your CO2. You get two manuals. You get the Humorex manual, and then you also get the Glock 17 manual as well. And then you do get a nice cleaning rod. So what I'll do is I'll close the case on this, and I'll just put this here while I show you the different features. So the manuals, obviously that one just teaches you how to properly maintain your gun and oil it and whatnot. That teaches you obviously how to use the gun itself, but if you've got brains like me, it's pretty simple and easy to use. So I'll just once again move them over there. Your cleaning rod is pretty basic, just standard cleaning rod, but more of a pistol sized rod, so your cloth would go in there, and then you just put that down the end of your barrel like that and clean your gun with it. Your Allen key obviously helps you open your CO2 part in the pistol itself. But talking about the main focus, this is the Glock 17. I'll just move you over to here just so you can get a better look at it for yourself. Just like that. So guys, I really genuinely don't know what happened there. I think we're having a few technical difficulties, but yeah, this is the Glock 17 itself. As you can see, if I just zoom in a little bit, just like that, you've got the Glock stamp there with the 17 there. Austria stamp there, 9x19. You've got the logo on the pistol grip itself. You've got the magazine release. You've got the trigger with the safety on. You've got your barrel stripper from there, and then you've got the slide catch there. And then if I turn it over, fires. Don't knock on the camera. On this side, you've got a stamp saying officially licensed product of Glock. And then once again, you've got all your biometric details on there, which I think is brilliant for a replica pistol. However, the one thing I don't like about it, which I'm not going to lie genuinely, is that when you actually do get this in the box, when you do get this gun in the box, it already has the magazine in, which I'm not really keen on. Might not be loaded, but I've always treat, even just an air gun, you always treat a weapon like it's a real weapon. So when you store it, you never store the mag inside the gun. It's just the way I've always thought about it. So I'll talk to you about the gun in a bit more context shortly. However, The magazine, it fires either or. So in this bit, this is a pellet. This is a pellet magazine. So this fires pellets, and the rest of them fire BBs. So 4.5mm steel ball bearings, 177 pellets. Now these are 8 rounds each, so you do get quite a few shots, which I do genuinely like the feature, because once you've finished one round you can go on the next. Pellets are more accurate than BBs, but obviously with blowback you're never really going to get that accuracy constantly. Your 12 gram CO2 cartridge just fits in this little bit here, so it's not bad at all. And the feature I do really like about these is if you take one of these out, for instance I take that one out, to swap it, you just literally just pull it like that, and it will fit nicely in there. When you hear a click, it's clicked in. Just like that. And the next thing you do is you take your 4.5 BB cylinder and you just clip that in like that. So it's not too hard in reality, but see if we can try and get that to click with this. There you go. That's the click we're looking for. So it means all of these will be held in nice and sturdy like that. Great magazine, canny beefy magazine, but I do like it how the 12 gram CO2 cartridge just fits in there. So talking about the gun ain't too bad. So what I'll do is I'll face the camera to me and I'll talk to you a little bit more about the gun, and then after that we'll do a couple of shots with it. So guys, that is a Glock 17 Gen 4. The only thing that these have is this slide catch is just for show, so it generally doesn't work, and neither you cannot take the slide off either. That's just been put on there, so that doesn't work. However, function wise, you've got the safety on the trigger, so if you don't pull that bit in, then the gun won't fire, but if you do, the gun will fire. On the bottom, you do have the safety, so if you push it down to fire, you need decent nails or strong nails to be able to do it. Once it's on fire, covering the F, you cannot no longer pull the trigger, but as soon as you put it over to the white, it'll fire no bother. Now the slide doesn't rack all the way back. You can rack it back, but it doesn't rack all the way back. It only racks to there, as you can see. Then you just pull it forward like that. Rack it back, pull it forward like that. Overall, it is a good gun. I think it's a good replica. You will see this more often in my videos. I'm going camping tomorrow because I'm doing the Great Tommy Sleep Out. So when I do the Great Tommy Sleep Out, I will be taking this to see if I can try and get any critters or possibly anything like that. So like I say, you'll see more of that in the video. It'll be more of the 1911 now, so the 1911 won't be featured as much as what it was. But what I'll do is I'll get this bad boy loaded up and I'll do a couple of test shots, and then we'll see what it can, like the strength of it, what it can physically go through. So I'll bring this back once I've loaded this up. So guys, I have took my microphone off because we don't really need it. However, I will show you how to use it. and how to do everything like that, and how to load it and all that good stuff. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 CO2s, but we're only really going to be needing the one. And take the Glock out, because we will only need the one. So I'll go and put this on the bed, just like that. So I'm going to show you how to load it. So what you do is you just take your magazine out the gun like that, and there should be, if you move this bit back, forward, sorry, just like that, you will come across this, and that's when this Allen key will come into play. You just obviously take the Allen key out, whatnot. What you do is just unscrew the bezel on the inside like that, and then you take your CO2, just put it in, and then you tighten it up while holding it to the back, and you need to hear a little hiss. When you hear a little hiss, you know you're going well. Just like that. I prefer to tighten it properly so it's nice and tight. However, we won't be using this because we've got no pellets, so we will be using this one instead. Just move over that one down the middle. See, that's a bit smaller, so we'll just leave that out there. So to load it, you just take this. That's your round mag. You never put them in the front. That's the front. You never put them in the front, and I'll show you why. And the back, sorry, you never put them in the back, and I'll show you why. So using Humorex steel beelies, I'll get a little bit of paper or something to put them on. We'll use this scarf so we don't lose any. So we'll just put some on this scarf here. So this is why you never load it from the back. Oh, when you put it in, it'll fit nicely, but then as soon as you tip it, it'll just come out. So you put them in the front, so they're resting nicely on the top, and then you just give them a gentle push down with your finger, like that. And what you do is, you get your mag. It will be spinning clockwise or anti-clockwise, whichever way, but it will be, the dial of this will be going the complete opposite way. So that's clicked in like that, and then you put it in, and then you know you're ready to shoot. So guys, this is Glock 17 Gen 4, and we are loaded up with 3 Humorex steel 4.5mm ball bearings, loaded up with a 12 gram CO2 cartridge made by Swiss Arms. So guys, I did have to put music on because I'm not gonna lie, it does sound like a blank firing gun. But these are our 3 shots right here. So pretty close to the middle, not too bad, for about 2 to 3 feet. So you can't go wrong, and they have just whipped through the target and straight through the bag. 1, 2, 3. So guys, that is the Glock 17 Gen 4 officially licensed by Glock. Replica. Now, would I recommend this? Would I recommend people to buy it? I mean, if you want to spend £189 on a top quality replica gun that just has a couple of features and stuff like that, then yeah, I mean, who doesn't like to have a bit of fun with these? But me personally, I think it's more of a display piece than it is to be shooting with, because it just looks the part, it looks mint. The way it feels in your hand, the way you can just full on hold it properly. It just gives you that authenticity really. But yeah guys, that is the Glock 17 Gen 4, officially licensed by Glock. I hope you've enjoyed the review on this. Please make sure you smash that subscribe button, press that like button, turn notifications on for more videos. I will be doing a camp some point through the week. I just don't know when and where. Should be tomorrow, could be Thursday, could be Friday. Might not be the weekend because I've got a gender reveal coming up because I'm having a baby. So I'm happy to announce that. But yes guys, please make sure you like and subscribe for more good content like this. And I really hope you join back the channel soon. So guys, I'll see you guys in a bit. And whenever I see yous, peace.